Всем привет! Продолжаем играть игру Soulcalibur VI на PlayStation 4. Мы в конце прошлого стрима, то есть в первой части, закончили на сюжетке Астарота. Дошли до третьей части. Воля богов. По пути Астарот безжалостно защищал врагов Кунпеку. Безжалостно защищал врагов Кунпеку. А запас смерти все усиливался. Добравшись до Европы, он обнаружил, что источником всего этого хаоса является существо, прозванное Кошмаром. Смотрим.
Nightmare caused all this destruction? How dare he go so far? How dare he? There's nothing left for me to kill!
We have you now, you abominations! Your evil ends here! Ares, god of war, grant us your protection!
God of War! Now you've really made me mad! You're gonna wish I just killed you!
Так, ну что, файт? Так, Астарот, я не умею играть. Не хочу стараться. Ну что, София? Да сейчас проиграю. Да успокойся. Не проиграл.
Their weapons and moves remind me of yours. Not that it matters. All right, on to Nightmare. Kerr, you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Astute as ever, Astaroth, for various reasons. Those humans were also blessed with the power of your master, Ares.
Seems like even war gods have a lot on their plates. Still, it's none of my concern, as long as I get to run wild.
Так, ну что ж, продолжаем играть в Soulcalibur. Да, забыл сказать. Это вторая часть. Вторая часть Хроники душ. Так, четвертая часть Мастер проклятого меча. Хотя прихоти богов раздражали Астарота, он наконец добрался до обветшалого замка Кошмара. Запах смерти заполнил все. Астарот и оглянуться не успел, как его окружили группа изувеченных злом существ и сам лазурный рыцарь, владевший огромным мечом с одним глазом.
nowhere to run. So kindly just offer your soul to our leader. So this is why rumors surrounding the castle don't spread, despite the endless massacres. Correct. Dead men tell no tales. However, if you were to join the... You insignificant maggot! I'll crush your head with my bare hands! Hey, lizard brains, hold off!
Будем сражаться с кошмаром. Нет.
You're mine! You're mine! You're mine! You're mine!
О, что ты сделал?
You dare!
Давай сдавайся уже. Я так уже квадратик нажимаю часто. Разнообразие не хочу я за него делать, мне Астарот не нравится. Я хочу по-быстрому пройти и забыть. Забыть. То есть я не хочу учиться играть за Астарот. Пират. Ну, стиль пирата. Давай, еще два удара. Не, один. Еще один. Наконец.
Impressive Astaroth, cult follower. The regular Malfested are no match for you. Nightmare, right? Tell me what you know. I shall be direct. I wish to use your power to resurrect Soul Edge. Should you agree to cooperate, you can kill as your heart desires. An attractive offer, no? What do you think, Kerr?
Though he is cunning, he speaks the truth. At present, Soul Edge is at half its usual power. Ares would not be happy receiving it in such a state.
Okay, I'll play your game. As a token of my gratitude, I shall bestow upon each of you a title. Astaroth, you shall be Sinister Sable. Lizardman, you shall be Base Vert. What? Thanks?
Дали титул для Астарота. И он присоединился к кошмару. 5 глава. Подозрения культа растут. Мощь грани души была неполной. Видимо, как предложил Астарот, и своему хозяину это оружие совсем не подходило. Чтобы вернуть мечу полную силу, Астароту пришлось бы пока действовать совместно с кошмаром. Впрочем, в случае чего, Астарот мог бы убить кошмара во сне в любое время. Однако культ зла посчитал, что Астарот слишком затянул со своей задачей и отправил кое-кого разобраться с ним.
Don't tell me you're gonna betray Lord Kunpekku.
Do not be ridiculous. We were charged with finding and claiming the sword Soul...
The High Priest told me to claim Soul Edge. So then, you defy me. That is the same as defying Kunpetku.
Why are you around me?
What the High Priest wills, Paldea wills too. So it is you who have defied our god and must die. Anyway, send the message to prepare more troops. I don't care if they're golems, lizards, or automatons.
Yes, sir!
It's almost time to strike. If I could just crush that brat Killick. And Ivy. Soul Edge should get pretty full.
Шестая глава. Кровавый пир. Почувствовав, что грань души близка к восстановлению полной мощи, Астарот приготовился устроить мятеж. Ожидая в замке, пока ему попадается сильная душа, он заметил едва уловимое движение ауры смерти, столь слабое, что человек бы его просто не почуял. И там замок, сложное слово.
Are you aware that someone has taken the hidden path?
Of course. They carry a similar odor to that brat. There's no point in hiding. Your stench gives you away. You smell like a rotting carcass in a ditch!
Blast.
I know what you're thinking. Most react the same way. He looks strong, but he's probably slow and stupid. I can't describe how good it feels to defy expectations!
I admit, I am shocked. You both have a way with words and smells.
As I'm in a good mood, I'll overlook your insolence. But you reek of one modified by human hands, the most repugnant of odors to me. I can't let Nightmare feast on rotten garbage.
Ну что, будем сражаться против Гроха? Да, ой, еще 3 раунда.
Try me if you think you really can. Go to hell! Scream! You're done! Weakling! Be gone!
А ты таки медленный, Астарот, что пиздец, сейчас проиграл. Не прыгал.
I see you are a threat.
Shut up! Stop making that noise! Still moaning?
Ты смог, поснял.
Oh, you hurt!
Foul beast.
Stop making that noise! Still moaning?
Despair.
Бастер, ты не видишь, что пиздец. Черепаху. Наконец-то.
You're nothing!
Okay. What now?
Still trying to think of a way out. You do realize I can smell the odor of others in this castle too. As long as I'm here, you're never getting through. Wriggle, you worm! As long as the god of war protects me, I'm indestructible! All who defy me shall feel his divine wrath! This day can't get any better! I'm gonna kill both Nightmare and that loathsome woman. Then I will present Ares with the fully resurrected Soul Edge. And once that's over, I'll...
Something wrong? You appear quite rattled.
Enough! It's nothing. First, I'm gonna deal with Ivy. Damn it! Now my day's utterly ruined!
Сказал того убьет, а типа конец.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Я думал, с Ави посражаемся, с кошмаром, а тут как бы конец. Да ладно, я не против, если конец за него. Так, музей там открыли. Так, у Тарота было 6 глав. 6 глав. Так, ну что, можно дальше сыграть за кошмаром. У них связано немного. У них немного связано. Ну, Астарота, кошмар. Так, когда появляются кошмары? Первая часть. Когда появляются кошмары?
The Azure Knight appeared in Europe out of nowhere. Bound to no state, his endless, indiscriminate slaughter earned him the title, Nightmare. Every night, Nightmare appeared, committing acts so heinous, he soon became a symbol of fear. Still, despite rumors about him spreading like wildfire, his true identity remained a mystery.
Краткая история.
It's just a rumor, nothing more.
I don't get it. If he kills everyone, who is there to spread the word about him?
Sounds fishy to me. I never heard any of these rumors when the war was in full swing, or when the plague hit town.
Who's that at this hour? It's always something.
Boy, What's going on? Who goes there? Huh? He's dead.
То есть мы за кошмар играем против обычных селянин. Ну, обычных людей из села. Их трое. Ну, кошмар же поделиться будет. Быстрее двигаться, чем остальные. Ты что-то умеешь? Хорошо, один удар сделал. И деда убили.
I thirst.
Так, ну походу следующая глава. Кошмар. Вторая глава. Кошмар на свободе. Предсказать, куда кошмар отправится дальше, было невозможно. Однако, пока есть шанс заполучить огромные силы, всегда найдутся люди, желающие воспользоваться ею для собственных целей. Хороших или плохих. Один из феодальных лордов, замысливший мятеж против властей, отправился к кошмару с определенным планом.
So you are Nightmare. Could you perhaps lend us your power? Please, our tyrannical ruler must be stopped. Wait! What is it you seek? Money? Glory? What are you going to do? Stand strong. Protect the Lord.
Мне кажется, солдат сейчас будем убивать. Ну, уже кошмар получше будет, чем у старых в управлении. А ты задолбался перебивать. А, нет, тут не пробивает. Медленно ульта делает пиздец. Странно, в весы духах ультой блок пробивает, а тут нет. Странно. Наконец, поймался.
Help me!
Give me your soul!
Короче, всех убил. Третья часть. Конфликт с Вольфкроном. Если кто считал, что лазурный рыцарь станет слушать их мольбы, они сильно ошибались. Со временем кошмар обосновался в замке. Именно оттуда он начал убивать всех без разбора, что в итоге привело к конфликту с соседним королевством.
Ostrinesburg Castle. Is that really where he dwells? Bandits likely ransacked the place. Probably nothing of value left.
Keep your voices down! We've lost too many soldiers around these parts. Huh? Ah! Oh, it's him! How dare you haunt our lands! Haven't you?
Ну и снова солдаты. Вернее, рыцари, наверное. Та эпоха, там были рыцари. Трое или двое? Трое. Я лишь одного убийства. Да, пиздец. Долбал с копьем. Гейм овер. Так быстро набрал шкалу. Аж 2 палки. Ну, то есть двоечку. Так, она сбрасывается, да? Нет, остался. Так, что мы попали. Медленно делать, реально.
is too strong.
Retreat! Retreat!
More! Give me your souls!
Четвертая часть. Щит Завета. Кровожадность кошмара не знала пределов. Лазурный рыцарь и его армия мутантов продолжали безжалостно собирать души, пока вся Европа не погрузилась в царство ужаса. Кошмара сопровождала его верная свита, так называемый Щит Завета. Хотя догадаться о его истинных намерениях никто из них не мог.
Nightmare's growing more egregious by the day.
What if he is? His cruelty is a feast for the eyes.
But all that killing for killing's sake? What could he hope to achieve?
Even I cannot tell. He no doubt needs plenty of souls. His appetite is insatiable.
I'm starting to doubt this is about resurrection.
What? We have intruders? The leader steps onto the stage.
Is he still not satisfied?
Keep your nonsense to yourself. We look forward to seeing you in action.
Астарот решил потренироваться с кошмаром. А это было вот только что было продолжение конца сюжетки Астарота. Да, типа продолжение. Он типа притворяется, типа сотрудничает с кошмаром и Айви. Хотя с ребят сказал в конце, что позже он убьет. О, Талим, походу. Баталим очень шустрый. Успокойся. Добили. Ой, Вольден, пиздец. Ты попался. Так, и последний. О, Кира. Попал.
This nightmare shall consume you.
Кошмар выиграл. Я уже думал конец, но ничего. 5-я часть. Искатель душ. Неожиданно в замке... Неожиданно на замок напала тайная организация Аваль, намеренная избавить мир от демонов. К тому времени сила кошмара была столь велика, что эти ребята сделали ее целью номер 1. Объявив чрезвычайное положение, они немедленно отправили на бой с ним своего предводителя. Но кошмар желал заполучить еще больше могучие души для увеличения своей силы. И такое развитие событий было ему только на руку.
We have to stop him, here and now!
It's Soul Edge!
Maintain your focus. He is but one enemy.
Deliver me your soul!
You monster! We cannot lose. Go!
Ну, теперь сражаемся с агентами организации Аваль.
This'll hurt!
Soul Edge! Be unleashed! Taste the sword of despair! This nightmare shall consume you.
Да, их 4 в этот раз. Ну вот и все, еще 2. Ого, прилично съебать. И последний. Пора правильно. А ты только уклоняешься, а? Попался.
This nightmare shall consume you.
Siegfried, find the one who pierced my body and took my life. End my suffering.
Father, I shall have revenge.
is why you need souls. With them, all your wishes will come true. Call me back from hell. More souls. That's my boy, Siegfried. I need more souls.
The Azure Nightmare was none other than a young man whose mind was warped by the sweet words of the sword. As its puppet, he relentlessly harvests souls, and once he gathers enough, the Soul Edge will return to its former glory.
Soon, Father.
Значит, грань души, его меч.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very
Получается, меч
fibers
получил
of
контроль
history.
над его разумом. И управляет ими только убийство и все. Так, вот и за кошмара прошли. Так, кто у нас там следующий? Музей. О, еще музей. Досье там. Так, смотрим, кто там дальше. Можно Йошимицу сыграть. Так, ну это у нас Зигфрид вроде. Да, Зигфрид. А, пират еще недоступен. Сервантес. Азвил, Грох. Ну давай тогда сыграем за Йошимицу. Да, Йошимицу. Первая часть. Жестокая судьба клана Манди.
The Manchi Clan, a group of Japanese ninjas known for their unusual powers, maintained neutrality even as their country was embroiled in civil war. Fearing their strength and their defiance, the nation's chief warlord ordered every man, woman, and child be killed. However, one survived, Yoshimitsu, next in line to succeed the chief and a master swordsman. He single-handedly took on the warlord's army, dealing them a hard blow, but they eventually overwhelmed him, severing his right arm. Despite the countless pursuers sent after Yoshimitsu, he vanished without a trace. That is until one day, an agent for the warlord received word that Yoshimitsu had been sighted.
It was in this vicinity, sir.
He lurks around here, you say? You're sure of that?
Yes, sir. He matches the description. He even had a mechanical arm.
So, he escaped deep into these mountains. Finally, good tidings for our lord. Huh?
He did not escape. He just wished to converse with you. Tonight, a demon runs wild.
What are you? You some kind of monster?
It has been a while since I've met such lowly dogs.
Is that really you, Yoshimitsu? What do you look like then?
My hate for you all has transformed me into a demon. Now it is my turn to ask questions. They are about the soul edge you seek.
You will get nothing from me!
Так, ну что, первый бой за Йосимицу.
Yoshimitsu!
Это не умеет не играть. Вроде чувствую. Так его агента.
All things must battle. How will this play out?
You're mine.
Ninja Sun Bear! Ninja Sun Bear!
Бо медленно, но тут я
Quiet! Watch it! Ninja Sun Bear!
попался.
Your soul! Treasure! Yoshimitsu! Gaze upon yourself in my blade and recall what you can about Soul Edge. But know this, you cannot lie to a Manchi.
Manchi! Mind reading! Ah!
So it is as the rumors say. Soul Edge is indeed an invincible sword. You appear to have searched for it far and wide, but now that task shall lie with me. And then, with that power, I shall teach you fiends the meaning of hell on earth.
Так, вторая часть. Слухи о грани души. Когда до Есимицу дошли слухи, что грань души будет продаваться на аукционе, он отправился в порт в Юго-Восточной Азии. Однако там его планы украсть меч были сорваны человеком со странным оружием. Подозревая заговор, он нанес визит организатору аукциона.
Tell me what you know about that sword. Look at my blade.
The sword was a fake designed to draw out and kill my lady's competitors.
Enough. My, what a black day this has turned out to be.
So you are the one who spread the rumors. Tell me everything you know about the real Soul Edge.
What is this monstrous transformation? Deal with him at once!
Так, снова сражаться. Трое.
How's this? How's this? Here I come.
That it?
И последний. О, она последний. У него атаки.
Your soul! Treasure! Ninja Sunflare! Deliver me! Your soul! Treasure! Let me guide you to hell!
Просто ушел с экрана.
That is everything I know. But it is all hearsay. Make of it what you will.
So the rumors multiply as one heads west?
If you doubt me, use that strange power of yours. By the way, are you having money troubles? If so, I have something that might interest you.
Do not be absurd. Even as a demon, I'd never strike a bargain with a scoundrel such as you. Get out of my sight.
Не стремится насквозь видеть, что они жулики. Третья часть. Цвет рыцарства. Стремление раздобыть сведения о грани души привело Ясемицу в империю Минь. Оказалось, что здесь это оружие зовет мечом героев. И все до того на нем помешаны, что император отправил отряд на его поиски. Сотрясаемая насилием и мятежами, империя была на грани развала. Возможно, именно поэтому меч так отчаянно искали.
That looks like quite a burden, brother. How about taking a load off?
This is the sacred sutra of Buddha himself. A full heart fills not one's belly.
Buddha, you say? Ha! There are neither demons nor Buddhas in this world. If he's real, let's see him save your life right now!
Yo!
What the? Where'd you come from?
From hell!
Ну что, он один там? Не, двое.
You idiot! You idiot!
Да, инстинкты так не сильны.
Thank you kindly for your help. Your swordsmanship and your kindness remind me of a hero from ancient tales.
Such nonsense. I merely took pity on one who willingly submits himself to death.
Many speak of great intentions, but few are those who act to save others. The feeling of commiseration is the beginning of humanity. You walk a noble path.
You know nothing of me. The path I walk is strewn with corpses.
Though you now walk a different path, your destination may remain the same. Shiki sokuze kukuso kuze shiki jusogyo shiki yakubu nyoze. I pray your deliverance from doubt is swift.
Это что, был монах, походу, или что? 4 глава. Йосемицу. Семена храбрости. Пройдя всю империю Мин и продолжив свой путь на запад, Йосемицу остановился в деревне на Ближнем Востоке, чтобы восполнить запасы воды. Здесь он услышал о каком-то отряде, который повелевал странными существами и похищал людей. Если верить слухам, этот отряд тоже искал грань души. Йосемицу не было до этого никакого дела, но по какой-то причине он чувствовал, что проигнорировать такое нельзя.
You had best leave now. You are the last one.
Thank you.
What am I doing? None of this will help me achieve my aim.
You! So, you are the one who freed our experiments.
Ah, there you are. I have been waiting. Your lizard men knew nothing that could aid me, so...
Why, you? Well, we have you surrounded. Happy now? Tear the intruder to pieces! He shall make an ideal sacrifice to Pelgaea.
Да и двое. Так, еще один.
Hold up! How's this? What's this?
Задушили его.
Tell me, who has Soul Edge?
They call him Nightmare. The vanguard of High Priest Kumpetku is waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Final question. Where is this Nightmare?
In Europe. Rhine. What have you done to me?
What? My powers!
I have failed! Pelgaea! I offer you my body! Death shall be sweet release!
My blade is clouded by the evil it has absorbed. Have I overused its power?
Пятая глава. Разве месть – это решение? Есмицу добрался до Европы, откуда, как было известно, и происходили слухи о грани души. Во время поисков кошмара нынешнего владельца грани души он начал замечать ухудшение своего психического состояния.
This must be his doing. Such cruel. Wherever the Azure Knight, Nightmare treads, only darkness and the stench of blood remain. His relentless evil makes me sick. My determination to avenge the slaughter of my clan has not faded. But does that not make the Azure Knight and I one and the same? Is this what my clan would want after suffering such bitter deaths? Is my soul now clouded like my sword? No, I cannot allow the flame of vengeance to fade. I cannot.
О, отлично, пятая глава, просто поболтали. Шестая глава. Проклятых землях. После долгого путешествия Есмицу наконец достиг замка Кошмара. Однако Кошмар уже был повержен. Вместе него Есмицу столкнулся с молодой девушкой-воином, которая обладала чистой, непорочной силой.
It belongs to you, does it not? Did you come here in search of Soul Edge too?
Yes. I need to avenge my clan. Young lady, if you know anything about Soul Edge, tell me.
You bear a strange power. But it has no effect on me. I am protected by another, and by the gods. If it is evil you seek, I shall have no choice but to stop you.
Так, ну это Софития, будем сражаться с Софитией. По-любому 3 раунда. Да ты забал по ногам бить. почти попал.
Oh,
Обалдеть. Не уклонился.
What's this? Ninja Sunbear! Deliver me your soul! Bitterness, let me guide you to hell!
I won't lose!
Yoshimitsu! Hold on! 2, 3!
Oh God!
Да, пиздец. Второй раз. Ну, смешно даже.
What's this?
Pardon me.
How is this? Be gone! Paradise awaits!
Ну, все-таки мы выиграли 3-0. 2 ульты пропустили.
Such power. However, I sense more to your sword than just anger. There is sadness and confusion.
You know how to read minds, too?
Even without such power, you can tell much by someone's eyes and their voice. Revenge. Is that what you truly desire?
What is it to you?
Can you not answer? I am speaking to your soul.
I do not know. I do not know anymore.
No! Cast your sword aside!
Я же думал, конец. 7 глава. Омраченный клинок. Зло внутри меча Йосимитсу отреагировало на энергию зла в замке. Его клинок превратился в воронку чистой злобы и стал пожирать душу Йосимитсу.
Tonight, the demon runs wild again. Who are you? You wish to know my name? I am the demon of the sword. Hatred is my purpose, and blood sustains me. I see. I know your name. My name is of no importance. I shall take your body and use it to reduce this world to ashes.
Короче, будем сражаться против клона. Ну да, только-то грань души есть.
How's this? scoundrel! You shall
Battle to fight.
quiet! Ninja Sunflower! Deliver me your soul! So vile! Yoshimitsu! Yoshimitsu!
Демон меча.
Ninja Sunflower!
Готов.
Why do you resist? I shall grant you what you desire. Enough. You are not the demon of the sword. You have another path open to you. Your name is Yoshimitsu. Now be silent.
Good. You finally come to.
Where am I? Oh, you. I'm in your debt.
Do not reproach yourself.
No. I was weak. I lost my way. Only the thought of another's death kept me going. But never did I discern what I was becoming. I must walk the path of benevolence and justice. If I protect the weak and crush evil, none shall ever again walk that wicked path I took. That is how I shall avenge my clan. My people, watch over me as I battle for justice.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Короче, Шимицу перешел на сторону добра. Софития ему помогла. Но он и так плохих только убивал по сюжету. Хороших не убивал. Так, за кого дальше сыграть? Пират недоступен сейчас. Так, ну давайте сыграем за Мицуруги. Первая часть. Шепот грани души.
Mitsurugi was a samurai who lived during Japan's Civil War period. Apprehensive of the increasing use of firearms, he traveled far and wide in search of the powerful weapon Soul Edge, but his efforts proved fruitless. Disappointed, Mitsurugi returned to his domain. To vent his frustrations, he entered a tournament against Tanegashima firearms. However, this too ended in defeat. What else could a self-made man like Mitsurugi do but face the changing times head-on?
Such! Damn. Must I admit Tanegashima is more formidable than I? No. I must not give up. I've mastered the perfect technique to defeat Tanegashima. All I need now is a strong weapon, and I'll be undefeatable.
This war-torn world seems to suit you well. Perhaps you have heard. An infamous barbarian, Nightmare, is said to be wreaking havoc with an invincible sword.
An invincible sword, you say? You must be talking about Soul Edge. I've no time for idle chit-chat. Just you wait, Knight of Mare, was it? Your sword will be mine!
Так, вторая глава. Снова в чужие края. Даже перебравшись на материковую часть Китая, у Мицуруги все еще не было планов на будущее. Пока он пребывал в сомнениях, его окружали какие-то негодяи. Откуда им было знать, что они ему не ровны?
Does Europe lie further to the west? As ever, I'm a fish out of water.
Are you the one called Mitsurugi?
It seems wherever I go, there are fools spoiling for a fight. See that? Damn you!
Ты хотя бы что-то сделаешь? А что?
Your time is over! Playtime's over! Time to end you! Depart this life! The end.
У него меч даже горел еще.
He's too strong.
Did you really think outnumbering me would work? This is nothing compared to the battlefield. You should have brought an army.
Так, третья часть. Таинственный старец. Мицуруги отправился по морю на запад, хотя в его путешествии было полно драк. Он отлично справлялся с всем, что подкидывала ему судьба, и продолжал свой путь с поразительной легкостью.
I thirst for more worthy opponents. It takes great pains to keep one's combat skills sharp. The day I slay that Knight of Mare cannot come soon enough!
So you're Mitsurugi? Is it true you accept all challengers?
Is that what they say about me? Well, I cannot deny it. I welcome all who wish to fight.
Да, снова нарываться на драку.
Pathetic. Get cocky! Urio! Tay! Urio! Soyo! Hey! Hey!
На Рафаэльске.
Can you block this?
Watch this! Death blow! Watch this!
Playtime's over!
I can do this!
Time to end you! Depart this life! Can't stand? You're done for. No one can stop me in my present form. My path to the Soul Edge is clear.
Such a gifted swordsman. You appear to be well versed in the idol. Am I correct?
You are indeed. And who are you to know such a thing?
Just an old man with a knowledge of fighting techniques.
I cannot fault your observation skills. There's more to this old-timer than meets the eye.
Так, 4 глава. Поиски Коша из Мары. Мицуруги и старик, называвшийся себя хозяином грани, попадали на поладили на удивление легко. Продолжив путь вместе, они провели много вечеров за обсуждением боевых искусств, выпивая чашку за чашкой.
Knight? Well, I have heard rumors of one called Nightmare.
That is he. Do you know him, old man?
Perhaps I do. Then again, perhaps not.
Come now. Do not be so stingy.
Perhaps if you indulge me in combat once more, it will refresh my memory. If I recall correctly, a holy warrior resides in a shrine not too far from here.
Are you saying I should go introduce myself? A most simple task.
Что, будем с дедом сражаться? Деда, наверное, тоже будет стиль Мицуруги. Нет, нет. А, нет, подожди, это не дед.
Is that it? Mercy? I have none!
Can you keep up? Ready? That's it! Got a death wish? I'm just getting started! Forget it! That's it!
О, без разговору. 5 глава. Истинная сила мастера. Хотя хозяин грани намекнул, что знает о местонахождении Каша из Мары, путешествию Мицуруги, казалось, не было конца.
So, tell me, old man, when will I finally face the Knight of Mare? My journey appears never-ending!
What's the hurry? I hear that those who seek strength encounter Soul Edge. If so, that your opponents grow stronger must mean you are nearing your goal.
Well, if you say so, there may be some truth to it. But something doesn't feel quite right.
Something such as the ornery rabble now surrounding us?
I did not come all this way to be stopped by petty robbers.
Ну что, теперь обычные разбойники будут. Трое. Вольда. Ну, что-то умеет. То весь раунд пропустил все удары. Убийца. Талиба. А, у него руки горят. Что, пока раунд не закончится?
Time to end you!
Ну вот и все. Обалдеть, у него руки горят до локтей.
No rest for the wicked! I knew this old-timer could take care of himself. Old man, such technique! You're no average warrior. Please, fight me!
Though I'd like nothing more than to indulge you, that last move has taken its toll. My opponent right now is my age.
Oh, come now!
Мицуруги с ним хотел сразиться, а он не захотел. Этот стрик. 6 глава. Когда одно путешествие завершается. Слова хозяина грани показались Мицуруги несколько подозрительными. Но старик все-таки знал что-то о грани души. Да при его Да и при возможности Мицуруги бы с удовольствием с ним сразился. Хочешь, не хочешь, одеваться от него пока не было некуда.
Are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Where'd he go?
When will you learn?
You're the one who's always getting in the way! If you're here, that means Soul Edge must be near!
Oh, is that so?
If you attempt to block me again, I'll slice you in two!
Я же Таки вызывает на бой нас, да? Давай, сразимся с Таки. Ну, это по-любому 3 раунда. Да. У тебя его еще нет. Полетай там.
This is as far as you go.
Улетел.
You just don't learn.
Time to end you! Depart this life! The end. You always get in my way. I'm just getting started. Do not be absurd.
Counter strike.
Time to end you. Playtime's over. Soul Edge belongs to me.
Ну вот и все, 3-0.
Ha! Do you really think Soul Edge would be around here? Can you not see when you've been duped?
What?
You've made my job a lot easier. I must go thank that elderly gentleman. Farewell.
Damn! Where'd that old man get to? A note?
Forgive me for leading you on a wild goose chase. You are, indeed, a powerful warrior. That is why I could not allow you to get near Soul Edge. I can say no more.
No! I've been had.
Меня надули.
As formidable as you need not rely on weapons and whatnot. Rely solely on your own strength, and you shall master the martial arts. As a fighter myself, I am keen to see what path you will take. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, I was able to test my hand against some formidable opponents. There is some worth in that. Still, we have unfinished business. Next time we meet, old man, we do battle.
Ну вот и конец сюжетки за Мицуруги. Короче, его старик вел по ложным следам и бросил его тут в пустыне. Ну, он случайно встретил, наверное, так его выследила. И последний бой был. Ну и так ему и сказала, что тебя обманули. Так и сказала, что тебя обманули. Музей. Так, сколько я уже открыл сюжеток? Ну, десятки еще нет. Но основной сюжет не считается. Интерлюдия Мицуруги? Что это? Вот 6 глава, а это что? Интерлюдия Мицуруги. В разных веках и мирах. В поисках способа противостоять огнестрельному оружию Мицуруги отправляется за грани души. Скрестив мечи с могучими бойцами, он начинает меняться. Он жаждет чистой силы, жаждет мощи, как изголодавшийся хищник. Он ищет повсюду достойных противников, пока не находит мир за пределами человеческого разума.
I can't find a worthy opponent anywhere. Not even the latest Tanegashima are a challenge. Shuken Kokonoe, Edgemaster, Geralt. Only skilled warriors such as these can quench my thirst.
Well then, shall I grant your wish?
A voice cut through Mitsurugi's dreams of worthy opponents. It was a young voice, both boyish and girlish. It sounded as if it were echoing from afar, or perhaps welling up from within him. Mitsurugi had felt this presence many times before. He felt it when he traveled with the conduit from the Aval organization. He sensed it on the day he met Geralt, wielder of swords and strange magic.
And now it was here, in a void thick with the poisonous miasma known as astral chaos.
Кто это такой?
This is the first we've met. I am Oct. You are Mitsurugi Heishiro, yes? Sorry to whisk you away so suddenly.
I don't care who you are. What do you want?
Well, aren't you impatient? I just want to test your strength. You long for a strong opponent, right?
Think you're strong? Then come at me! I could cut a whole demon in two right about now!
All right then. Let us see your worth.
О, какая-то девчонка была, а тут пират, кошмар, Инфинитис. Как там Инфинитис? Забыл, как его там. Но я такого не помню, впервые такое вижу. Пират. Трое их даже. А, значит их будет трое. Не, впервые я тут играю, такого еще не играл.
Where this is, but I feel it filling me with power! Sight ready! No mercy! Cuts! Sight ready!
Ну еще один. Ой, это будет сложно, поход третий. Я уже думал, будет перефектус. Ключ не проиграл.
How strange. Most humans are weaker in here, but you're getting stronger instead. Now I see why everyone's watching you so closely. I think you could become one of us. What? Has the chaos truly reached this far? This sensation. You're awake already?
Who are you? You want something from me?
Seems I have no time to play with you right now, Mitsurugi Heishiro. Sorry for the rough handling, but I'll be sending you back now.
I can't hear a word you're saying. If you've got a bone to pick with me, then show your face!
That's enough! Go away! Ah!
И кто-то был, непонятно вообще.
Where am I? Wait, this is the capital of Ming! Well, the wonders never cease. But I think I just met an unbelievably strong opponent. Stronger than I could handle right now. Which means I must keep honing my mind, body, and techniques. I can't stand around when my training's only just begun.
И типа конец, да, я так понял. Шестая это была, это типа спецмиссия. Интерлюдия Мицуруги в разных веках и мирах. Эта девчонка его призвала там по пизделям. Какой-то темный властелин, что это было? Без дубляжа. Да. Так, а больше никого ничего нету. Ну, это просто записи какие-то. Нет, играть нельзя. Записи какие-то. Нет, только у Мицуруги это была спецмиссия, больше у кого пока что нету. Ну, из тех, кто, ну, из тех, за кого я прошел. Так, походу я только за 7 персонажей прошел. За 7 персонажей. Еще 3 персонажей будет ачивка за 10 персонажей. То есть осталось еще 13 сюжет. Так, дальше за кого? Азия пока еще не открылась. Пират тоже еще не открылся. За Саламель открылся. Так, ну давайте за Зигфрида сыграем. Зигфрид, 1 глава. Истинное лицо кошмара.
The Azure Knight, previously known as Nightmare, the former wielder of Soul Edge, who brought the world to its knees. In truth, he was first a knight named Siegfried. After killing his father by accident, Siegfried fell into a deep denial, which eventually twisted into a desire for revenge against his father's imaginary killer. To enact his revenge, he needed power, which led him to Soul Edge. Turned into the sword's puppet, he became Nightmare, until losing in battle to Killik. When the sword was shattered, Siegfried found himself awoken from the strange spell he had been under. Though freed from Soul Edge's grasp, he now had to face the fact that it was he who had killed his father. On the ground to his side lay the shattered remnants of Soul Edge.
То есть он убил отца, стал проклятым кошмаром, убил людей.
Father, what have I done? The feel of my sword as it thrust into his body. I remember it all. Father, forgive me. From the moment I held Soul Edge, I began harvesting souls. The sword warped my mind. How many people have I killed? My sins are too great. I want to peel my skin off. I want to escape myself.
Ну, по рассказу я понял, что непонятно, что случилось, но типа он отца убил, взял этот грань души меч его захватил разум, он превратился в кошмара, начал всех убивать туда-сюда, там со Старотом, и там, ну не рассказали, как он снял это проклятие, или кто-то снял с него это проклятие меча, он стал как бы нормальным, то есть получается кошмар это первое событие, а Зигфрид это уже после событий случилось, когда он стал уже нормальным человеком. Ну, и вот тут он вспоминает, типа, что сколько убил и так далее, но им управлял этот меч, получается. Но он сожалеет, так далее. Так, 2 глава в руках судьбы. Не в силах более выносить тяжесть своих преступлений, Зигфрид попытался отказаться от того, что осталось от грани души. Однако злой меч был столь тесно связан с ее судьбой, что не желал отпускать ее так просто. Жестокие деяния Зигфрида в личине кошмара не были забыты, и один за другим перед ним возникали войны с намерением отомстить.
The Knight of the Great Sword. You are Nightmare, correct? Answer me! Can you not speak?
I can. I'm Nightmare.
You make me sick! My comrades deserved better than that brutal death at your hand! You shall die here this day!
Revenge shall be mine!
Двое. Два раунда. Ну, может, есть похожие на удары. Кошмар.
This ends here. Back off. Give it. Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to rely on this strength. How long must this go on for? Will I ever be free of this nightmare?
Так, надо на минутку отойти, вас пока синий экран побудет. Третья глава. Неожиданная спасительница. Бесценно скитаясь, в конце концов Зигфрид скрестил мечи с женщиной, заявившей, что она должна уничтожить грань души. Хотя, по ее словам, она могла очищать души, зло, глубоко укоренившееся в Зигфриде и пожиравшееся его, оказалось слишком сильным и не поддавалось очищению. Однако их встреча стала необходимым толчком для Зигфрида, который поклялся мужественно принять свои грехи и искупить их. Ну, Софите.
The evil is still present?
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so at ease.
Who are you?
Sorry, but you have my gratitude. Leave Soul Edge to me.
No, wait!
Even reduced to shattered shards, it emanates evil. If I don't do something, it will corrupt the area with its wickedness. Or still, someone could come here and try to resurrect it. I may never be able to pay for my sins, for their evil can never be expunged. However, I may be able to atone to an extent. If I could ensure that Soul Edge never wreaks havoc again. Yes, that's the only hope I have. I must do it with my own two hands. Can I ever truly atone?
О, поединка не было в 3 главе. 4 глава. Клятва об искуплении. Грань души нельзя было даже поцарапать. Я уж тем более сломать обычным оружием. Чтобы убедиться, что меч больше никогда не попадет в чужие руки, Зигфрид решил спрятать его там, куда не добрался никто. Однако найти такое место было нелегко. Между тем, каждый раз побеждая очередного, желающего отомстить кошмару, Зигфрид боялся, что его второе «я» может вновь овладеть им.
Nightmare. At last, we meet again!
Yes. It is I, Nightmare. Exact your revenge.
I need not your permission. Prepare to die!
However, I cannot die yet.
Ну и снова бой.
My hand! Ready? You're open! You're Sorry, but your path ends here. I see blood, darkness, death. No, I am myself and nothing else. I will not submit to that living nightmare again. My crimes weigh heavy on my soul.
Так, ну... 5 глава. Трудное путешествие. Не все, оказавшиеся у Зигфрида на пути, были удержимы мыслью о мести. Некоторые изломанные души притягивало зло грани души. И хотя Зигфрид не ставил себе целью покончить с таким обезумевшимися типами, вызывать к их разуму было бесполезно.
I smell you. So sweet. The scent of Soul Edge.
Still, I attract the malfested like flies to dung.
But I'm confused. You're undoubtedly Nightmare. You have soul edge hidden on your person, yet you appear so weak. Wait a moment. Do you know how it is I know you're Nightmare?
Alas, I have no idea.
It's because I was a malfested who worked under you, you fool! You weren't easy to find.
The Nightmare you seek is no more.
So it seems. How about I crush you like the worm you are and become the next Nightmare?
Следующим кошмаром хочешь стать, да? Ну, сейчас тебе придет конец. Ага. Зигфрид тебе наваляет. Ну, что-то сделал. Вау, 2 удара сделал. 3 удара. 4. 4 удара, вау. 3 раунда, ну вы прикалываетесь.
Sorry, but your path ends here. Gotcha. Let's do this. Taste.
Ну, это тебе и конец.
Rely on this strength. The malfested are appearing more and more. Could it be that Soul Edge is getting stronger? I refuse to give up. I'll do whatever it takes. There must be some way. That's it. That sword that pierced Nightmare, I mean me, and shattered Soul Edge. If I had that.
Какой-то меч надо, он говорит. 6 глава. Меч духа манит. Зло в грани души с каждой минутой набирало силу. Однажды Зигфрид услышал в своей голове сверхъестественный голос, напрямую говорящий с ним. В ответ на отчаянное желание Зигфрида сохранить рассудок, меч духа Soulcalibur взывал к нему. Судя по всему, клинок сам нуждался в помощи.
Who calls to me? What's going on? I can hear a voice from afar. It cannot be, can it? The sword that destroyed Soul Edge. It calls for help, I think. What? It's trapped inside the cursed sword? Take Soul Edge in hand? My hand. It's shaking. If I grip Soul Edge, I might become Nightmare again. I must stay strong. There is no other way.
Короткая 6 глава была. Так, 7 глава. Ментальный мир. Едва Зигфрид сжал рукоять этого меча, он перенесся в ментальный мир. Там его окружили образы прошлого, куда он был кошмаром, сражался и терпел поражение. Перед ним предстал Soulcalibur, заточенный в это странное измерение, где меч должно было немедленно поглотить зло. Ну по сюжетку, когда мы играли за Келика, основной сюжет, в конце там же была Сенхуа и Келик, и у Сенхуа был меч под названием Soulcalibur, и его всосало в другое измерение. И вот про это рассказывается, что он пришел, и тут этот Soulcalibur. Да, вот здесь. Да, вот этот меч.
You wish for me to hold you?
Stop right there! I shall not allow it!
Are you Soul Edge?
Just a little more, and this power will be mine!
Your reign of terror ends here!
You pitiful puppies! Submit to me! Obey my will!
Ну, темная сторона грани души. Будем с ней сражаться. Ну, типа кошмар. Nightmare. 3 раунда, да? Нет, 1. А кто второй? Ну, понятно, Инферно. Готовы, ребята.
Is this the end for me? But if the sword's power is unleashed someday, that time, it will come.
Siegfried's battle with his nightmares raged on. No one knows of his sacrifice. However, if there was ever one who could prevent the resurrection of the cursed sword, it would be Siegfried. He who dashed Soul Edge's hopes of devouring Soulcalibur.
То есть он предотвратил поглощение гранем души Soulcalibur. Ну, помешал ему. Но при этом он очень страдал. Так, еще 2 сюжетки. Я думаю, мы даже не успели еще 2 сюжетки закончить. Нет, больше нету. Так. Пират не открылся, нет? Нет, пират не открылся. За Соломель. 1 глава. Пролог. Грань души.
Across all history, The truly strong remain shrouded deep in darkness, hidden from society. They carefully erase all traces of their existence, so that when later generations look back on history, it is as if they were never there. But sometimes, even the most perfect plans to erase one's tracks leave unexpected loose ends. This tome was one of those loose ends, left behind in charred ruins. What secrets lie within?
Zasalamel created me. A banal way to begin a tome, but writing down one's own history in a book is strange enough to begin with. I began writing this as an indulgent pastime, so I may as well enjoy myself. Now, about the cursed sword known as Soul Edge. I intend to record its secrets in this very tome. However, I must exercise caution. A fitting end awaits all who seek the cursed sword. Some may laugh and call this an exaggeration. Should anyone who has held that sword ever read this tome, though, I'm certain they'll agree with me. The origin of Soul Edge is a mystery. Legend says it was once an ordinary sword, void of any power. But after fighting on countless battlefields, it gathered a great deal of negative power, until a curse fell upon it. That much is true. All who took Soul Edge in their hands became slaves to the blade, murdering until they bled their last drop of blood. That is why so few know of it, despite its appearances time and time again throughout history. Until, that is, an age long past, when there appeared a man with a mind powerful enough to resist the sword's control. He was known as the Hero King.
Король-герой? И кто это? Так, вторая глава. Глава 1. Король-герой. Главные фигуры, владевшие гранью души. Рождение Soulcalibur.
In that ancient age, great change came only through war. Thus, controlling Soul Edge meant ruling the world. The Hero King, being the man he was, one could say it was inevitable that he would bring peace to this warring world. I won't record the Hero King's name here. Someday I may decide the time is right to reveal it, but that time isn't now. It is said the Hero King lost Soul Edge due to his jealous son. After the Hero King killed his son, the spirit sword Soulcalibur was born from the remnants of the cursed sword. Indeed, the cursed sword and the spirit sword both come from the very same steel. While the name Soul Edge is known to a select few, the name Soulcalibur is known to almost no one.
No.
There is a reason the spirit sword was never revealed to the world. Some say the Hero King created the spirit sword, but the truth is that the Hero King risked his life and failed. Those who would carry on the dead king's wish and perfect Soulcalibur were to come later. They were known as the guardians of the spirit sword. Like a thief in the night, they took the spirit sword and withdrew into the dark recesses of history. They told others of the Hero King's spirit sword, and that they were going into hiding to both prevent Soulcalibur from being used for evil and to prepare for the threat of Soul Edge.
Ну да, Soulcalibur в истории всплыл только в основном сюжете, где мы сражались, и Кирик удивился, что у Сянхуа был Soulcalibur. А грань души, про него все знают, там везде упоминается, все ищут грань души, заполучить силу и так далее. Третья глава. Глава 2. организации Аваль. Король заполучил меч духа.
The guardians of the Spirit Sword only entrust Soulcalibur to a select few. One recent example was a king from medieval Europe. Born in Britain, the king used the Spirit Sword to rule a large swath of Europe. I'm skeptical as to whether the king ever truly existed, but assuming the tales are true, he was somehow connected with the guardians of the Spirit Sword, from whom he received the blade. Also, it would be reasonable to assume the king fought with the one who possessed the cursed sword and won. After the king's death, though, no one knows what happened to the Spirit Sword. Perhaps we should assume it eventually found its way back to the guardians of the Spirit Sword. But it should be noted that their power had dwindled greatly by that time. At the same time, there were those who awaited the second coming of the king. On the eve of the king's passing, a loyal knight set forth to find the Spirit Sword and restore the crown. That was the start of the secret society known as the Aval Organization. They hid themselves well for a considerably long period of time. Not even I learned of their inner workings until quite recently. Sworn to the late king, the Aval Organization sought the Spirit Sword and secretly assassinated all whom they deemed outsiders, those who were aligned with the Cursed Sword or did harm to humankind. A deeper look, however, reveals there was some unrest hidden below the organization's seemingly unshakable exterior.
Ну, про то, як появилась организация Аваль, він і рассказал. 4 глава. Глава 3. Семя зла. Уживление проклятого меча и выброс энергии.
After slumbering in the shadows of history, Soul Edge was awakened by the pirate Cervantes de Leon. Cervantes attacked the ship of one who had won Soul Edge at an auction. He stole the cursed sword and became its puppet. Soul Edge changes its form depending on its wielder. When Cervantes took up the cursed sword, it transformed into 2 blades. And after nearly 30 years of slumber, it caused that terrible catastrophe. Cervantes and the cursed sword were defeated by a female warrior, and one of the blades was destroyed. Shattering without coming in contact with the Spirit Sword was a first for Soul Edge. Immediately afterwards, the evil seed occurred. The evil within Soul Edge was unleashed upon the entire world. Why did the evil seed occur? What havoc did it wreak where it landed? Not even I have any way of discerning this. But one thing is certain. Ever since that day, the cursed sword's malfested kin have been swiftly multiplying. What does it mean to be malfested? It's extremely hard to define, for the resulting phenomena are so varied. There are those who undergo monstrous transformations, while others look no different from ordinary humans at first glance. In addition to humans, some animals have experienced transformations as well. Common traits of the malfested include heightened fighting instincts and violent tendencies. Some become beasts, hungry only for slaughter, while others use strategy to entrap powerful foes. But they all slip into towns and cities, seeking blood under the cover of darkness. Some time after the evil seed, the Azure Knight Nightmare appeared. Rumors said he possessed Soul Edge, and his string of indiscriminate murder seemed to agree with this. Personally, I was also interested in discovering this knight's true identity. I then received news that the Aval organization had encountered him and were defeated. It intrigued me that there seemed to be someone in their organization deeply interested in the evil seed.
То есть ты не узнал, кто это, кошмар? Это же Зигфрид. Ну, конечно, не все про это знали. Наверное, никто не знал, наверное. 5 глава. Глава 4. 3 священных сокровища. Лин Шэн Су и семя зла.
While Soul Edge has appeared constantly throughout history, Soulcalibur's whereabouts are still shrouded in mystery.
Это верно.
In time, I lost interest and gave up trying to search for any traces of it. But after resuming my search later, I found that it had been taken to a temple in the east at some point. With it were taken a staff able to absorb all manner of energy, and a mirror capable of purifying evil. These sacred treasures were used to create Soulcalibur and amplify its power. No one knows what had happened to the Guardians of the Spirit Sword, but they must have met with ruin, losing the Spirit Sword and their other treasures. As for the temple, it later became Ling Sheng Su, a famous martial arts dojo that worshipped the Spirit Sword and the other weapons as the 3 sacred treasures. But now the Spirit Sword is no longer there. The evil seed deeply affected Ling Sheng Su, and most likely caused it to attract evil energy. Its martial arts students were soon overcome by madness and battle lust, and ended up killing each other. The temple fell in a single night. Therefore, no one knows what happened to the Spirit Sword. Only one student of Ling Sheng Su survived. While the survivor didn't possess Soulcalibur, there was clearly merit in looking into him. What powers did he possess? What could he accomplish? I was deeply intrigued.
Ну, он сказал, но и мне так и не сказал. Но это ж Келик был. Это ж было про это рассказывали. Шестая глава Засанель. Глава 5. Некромант. Грех этого человека будет вечно лежать у него на душе.
I only started writing this tome as a pastime, but in order to give it a clear perspective, I must reveal my identity. I was once one of the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. The precepts of the Guardians were very strict, one of which stated no Guardian may ever touch Soulcalibur. But in my younger days, I failed to properly suppress my urges. When the others discovered my designs, they broke my arms and banished me. Amid my despair, I searched for a way to survive. What I discovered was the art of reincarnation. After a long period of training, I mastered the secrets contained within this lost wisdom. I reincarnated myself over and over again, and became an entity that could transcend generations. At first, I didn't realize the price I would have to pay for eternal life. For every time I reincarnated, I experienced the pain of death. It felt like my soul was being crushed. It is hard to put such pain and suffering in words. Indeed, I hadn't managed to completely escape death. No matter what one may accomplish in life, death remains inescapable. My bodies have lain in countless graves, but my soul will never rest in peace. So it was that I came to yearn for the final eternal death I could never have. And such desire began to corrupt my everlasting life. Gradually, I began to seek out death itself.
Типа ты бессмертен, ты рассказываешь. Но ты не рассказал, как ты это... Как ты получил бессмертность. Про это ты не рассказал. 7 глава. Глава 6. Проклятый меч. Человек, который взял в руки проклятый меч.
That was 1,000 years ago. My desire for death was at its peak. That longing for true death led me to even take hold of Soul Edge. Wisdom, power, battle lust. In those days, I felt I could do anything. But when it was over, I was forced to confront just how prideful I had been. As a puppet of the cursed sword, I kept fighting to my last breath. And for what? I fought in an age of endless war that spanned the world, all to establish a certain dynasty. That is all I'll say on the matter. I've lived as every type of person. Old, young, man, woman. But I've never felt as much joy as when I wielded that power. However, not even the cursed sword could free me from the chains of samsara. And so I died, and was born again into this world.
Ну, тут почти ничего я тут не понял. В этой главе. Он сражался, все. А, 7 глава была последней. Ну вот, прошли 9-ю сюжетку. За 9 персонажей. Так, ну что, давайте заиграем за кого-то интересного, хорошего. Кто сражается за добро. Можно сыграть, например, за Софитию. Где там ты, Софития? Нашел, вижу. Софития. Софития, 1 глава. Задача Святого Воина.
Sophia was a baker's daughter, chosen by the gods to become a holy warrior. Given the order to destroy Soul Edge, she set out on a quest that would eventually lead her to the sword's wielder, Cervantes. In a fearsome battle, she was able to destroy one of the swords. Though successful in her quest, shards of the cursed sword pierced her body, causing severe injuries. Her life was saved by the ninja, Taki, whereupon she returned to her homeland to recuperate. The days passed peacefully, until one day...
То есть вкратце рассказали, что случилось, но типа продолжение.
Oh, it's so nice to have you back, my sister. You had me worried for a while.
Sorry, I had no choice.
I could never bring in the customers like you. Well, you're back now, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Sis?
My chest.
Sis? Are you okay?
So many lives lost. Soul Edge?
Is something the matter?
It's my sister.
Oh, this doesn't look good. You should rest.
Thank you.
Sis.
Ну, Кассандра. Ну, тут показано, она очень молодая, красивая, очень. Так, 2 глава. Повеление бога-кузнеца. Юноша назвался Ротионом. Он работал кузнецом в соседнем городе. Его случайная встреча с Софитией переросла в любовь, а затем его обещание жениться. Но когда они отправились в храм, чтобы повидать Гефесту, эту радостную весть, Бог не ответил благословением, а дал Софитии задание.
Sophia, you fulfilled your mission well. and I am eternally grateful. However, your power is required once more.
Almighty Hephaestus.
You weakened Soul Edge, but it is regaining its power and will soon pose a threat once more.
I had a feeling this day would come.
The cursed sword's presence grows ever stronger. Since finding a new wielder, it has spread its evil far and wide across the land. I shall bestow upon you the power to cleanse evil, so that you may free those who have fallen victim to it.
I understand.
But, oh, Mighty One, if you need the aid of your followers, choose me instead, for her sake. I beg you to use me in her place.
Rothion, you are a blacksmith. You shall produce arms befitting her task. I shall grant you the iron of the gods.
Please, Rothion, assist me in my battle.
Very well, Sophia.
Так, ну что, первые две главы мы просто поболтали. Третья глава, пора уходить. Ротион уже почти закончил доспехи для Софити, хотя знал, что вскоре после этого она отправится в путь. Придя в храм, чтобы помолиться о безопасной дороге, Софития встретила там человека с востока. Она почуяла в этом руку судьбы, но все же решила не отвлекаться от подготовки к путешествию. А Никилик там будет?
I never did ask that young man his name, but he carries the burden of fate on his shoulders. I feel as though this is the start of something big.
Sophia, it took me some time, but I finally finished. I made this all for you.
Thank you, Rothion.
Try everything and see if it feels right. I may not be a worthy opponent for a disciple of the gods, but I shall do my best.
Драться? А с кем? Он сказал примерить. И типа с ним драться? Но он правда не сказал, что давай потренируемся.
Did you enjoy that? Oh God! Purifying light! I too cannot afford to lose.
Battle 2. Fight!
No way! Tia! Oh my! Oh God! Hiya!
You're finished! 3. Fight!
My resolve is firm. That's it! My resolve will never falter! Oh God!
Да ты мазила, Софития.
With this weapon, I can fight on.
Хотел хорошо, красиво закончить. Она не попала.
Amazing. amazing. It feels so light. It's even better than the battle gear I was bestowed with last time.
Glad to hear it. You know, I really wish you didn't have to go alone.
Fear not. I have your arms and armor to protect me. Will you pray for me?
Of course. I'll pray for your safe return.
Rathian.
Так, первые две главы мы поболтали, третья была тренировка и четвертая посмотрим. Четвертая глава. Путешествие для очищения души. Получив от богов важное задание, София собралась с духом и отправилась в путешествие. В этот раз дорога была еще более опасной, чем прежде. Однако София продолжала искать грань души, по пути спасая порабощенных злом, а также очищая землю, пропитанную им.
How awful. Here too I find the ravages of the cursed sword.
I thirst. Blood. Give me your blood.
I cannot give you my blood, but I can end your thirst.
What are you talking about?
Do not be afraid.
Silence!
Ну, бой будет, походу. Так, я надеюсь, за Софитию мы успеем пройти хотя бы. Но ты не достал. Ну, за Софитию еще интересно играть.
Miscalculation, perhaps? My resolve will never falter! Oh, God!
Да ты мазилка, дура!
It's okay. Be still now. You must have been in agony. The evil has dissipated. You have nothing to fear.
Thank you so much.
Think nothing of it. I hope I may help even but one more in your state. I know the evil must be destroyed at its roots. But how can I right now?
Не, Софития хороша в поединку, но... Ульта, конечно, неудобно. Подкинул и не попадает. Это жесть. 5 глава. Волны зла. Софития решила очищать от зла всех, кого только сможет. Однако поглощенные злом часто превращались в опасных противников, которые мешали выполнению заданий. Яростные воины, отточившие приемы на полях бесчисленных сражений, были поразительно поразительно опасными противниками.
I'll kill you!
Have I met my match?
Maybe you should submit!
No, never!
Never. Никогда. Никогда, ни за что. Обычный солдат, то есть рыцарь. Да, обычный рыцарь. Странно сказала, типа, равный мне. 3 раунда, ну вы прикалываетесь? Ох ты много кто так снес. Стоял, ничего не делал, я нажал ульту. На, лишаю отрыва. Ну, грудь у нее большая, конечно.
What have I done? Please, forgive me.
No need for forgiveness. I am here to save all from evil.
I lost to Nightmare, and then...
Nightmare?
Yes. The wielder of a powerful sword, the Azure Knight. I faced Nightmare in order to protect my homeland, but my challenge was in vain. Why? Why did he leave without killing me? After that, I grew unable to resist the temptation to do evil.
Please be still. Rest, Nightmare. He is the cause of all this horror. That is where Soul Edge must be.
Так, ну что, мы идем к кошмару. Так, 6 глава. Погоня за тенями. Когда слухи о рыцаре с двуручным мечом канули в забвение, вскоре вместо них зазвучали россказни людей, утверждающих, что видели кошмар. Суфетия решила продолжить поиски рыцаря с огромным мечом.
Nightmare was supposed to be based in Ostrensburg, but when I went there, Soul Edge's master was gone. I thought it was because Soul Edge had been destroyed by another. But if Nightmare still has the cursed sword, then he cannot be allowed free reign. Even with so little information, I cannot give up my search. Besides, my mission to save people from evil has not changed. Oh, mighty Hephaestus, protect me.
О, 6 глава были только разговоры. 7 глава. Переплетение судеб. Пройдя долгий путь, София наконец встретила рыцаря с огромным мечом, который, по слухам, владел гранью души.
Are you Nightmare?
Don't call me that!
If you are Nightmare, then I must defeat you.
I expected as much.
And then I must destroy Soul Edge.
Soul Edge is not here.
Do you know where I can find it? I know the road you walk is long and arduous. However, I can cleanse you of evil, and maybe even save you.
Stop!
Великий
If
мечник.
you really are not Nightmare,
leave me be!
I want to save you.
There is no turning back.
Он достал меч, и сейчас будем сражаться. Да.
I do this for your sake too.
I don't need a savior.
Get there.
This ends now.
Ну, сзади.
Did I overdo it?
This ends now. Let's do this.
Ульта. Я попался.
Taste the power of my sword. Haven't had enough.
Что-то так мало сняло.
This ends now.
Oh gods! Purifying light! I too cannot afford to lose.
I'm just getting started.
Pardon me.
I don't need a savior. Nonsense.
Open your eyes. Yeah. Oh my. Pardon me. Oh God. Excuse me.
Never.
I shall pray for you. The evil is still present?
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so at ease.
What are you?
Sorry, but you have my gratitude. Leave Soul Edge to me.
No, wait! I never found out his name. However, I had a feeling I had done what I was sent to do. Still, I know not if it is wise to leave everything in his hands. Almighty Hephaestus, hear my prayer. Please watch over him.
В начале разговор тот же самый был, что и у Зигфрида. Только вот концовка от нее поставили. А он типа ушел там. Те же слова, все то же самое было. Только концовка была еще тут. Он же не слышал, что она говорила. Так, ну вот и конец сюжетки Софити. Давай мне трофей. Их имена будут жить в веках. С опозданием ну, выпало. Трофей выпал. Так, в Софите было 7 глав. 3 главы без сражений было. Первых 2 и какая 6-я будет. Так, а дальше можно уже играть не важно за кого. Так, можно сыграть до Талим. Первая глава. Последняя жрица ветров.
In a remote corner of lands to the east, there is a village of wind worshippers who live in harmony with nature. Talim was born into a family of shamans and raised as the last priestess of the winds amid the encroaching Western civilization that threatened their way of life. Due to her great sensitivity to the spirit world, Talim was heavily affected by the evil seed and nearly died. As time passed, Westerners began to visit her village, and one happened to bring with him a certain metal shard. The elders who saw this vitality charm instantly realized it was dangerous, for it was a shard of the cursed sword, Soul Edge.
Such an evil aura. This must have come from beyond the currents of the winds.
It is far from where it belongs.
It could end up influencing those nearby, altering their destinies.
Long ago, I sensed an aura just like this one.
Oh?
And I have a feeling that this shard isn't the only one that's fallen away from where it belongs. It must be returned to its rightful place.
I agree with you, but...
I sense it belongs in a faraway place. Please, let me take it there.
No. You're the last priestess of the winds, and the world is in chaos. If you were to leave this island and lose your purity...
there would be no one left to praise the winds.
But...
perhaps her journey could bring her closer to nature and amplify her purity as a priestess. Don't you think that's just as possible?
Father...
I agree with my husband.
Sanput, Liddy, your opinions are not without merit. Still, I find myself hesitating.
Eldest one, will you not give Talim permission to leave? Elder Kalana.
Talim, think about what your name truly means.
She's gone.
I see. Talim, you'll have to wait a bit longer until you get official permission.
Okay.
The eldest one is not as sharp as she once was, you know.
Oh, listen to the pot call the kettle black.
You said it.
Вторая глава. Танцующие клинки. Несмотря на суматоху вокруг осколка металла, Талим все равно нужно было выполнить свои обязанности последней жрицы и ветров, и пришлось упражняться в ритуальном танце с мечом вместе со священницей деревни божества ветра.
Such a nice breeze.
Indeed. Once
you finished your sword practice, you should hike to the mountaintop.
Great idea!
Now, let's review your lesson once more. Are you ready, Talon?
Yes!
Значит, поединок будет. Так, наверное, после этого поединка и закончим. Только не 3 раунда, пожалуйста. Это будет долго. Слава богу, что один. Она очень быстрая, эта шалинка. Давай, давай, добивай ее. Так мало хп, смотри.
I think that's enough for today.
Thank you so much for your help.
Talon. Is Talon here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have a problem. The amulet. I can't find it anywhere.
What?
Not even my divination techniques can locate it. Did you happen to sense anything?
Now that you mention it, I can't sense it anywhere.
Where could it have gone? I doubt this is simply some mischievous trick. Perhaps a foreigner carried it off. Perhaps we should be thankful it's gone now. No, there's no telling what evils it may brew in the future. We can't relax until it's returned to its rightful place. However...
Huh? Don't worry, everyone. I'll find it.
Oh, truly? Talon's determined. We don't need to worry.
Так, ну, надеюсь, это конец сейчас будет. Да, вижу. 3 глава. Ну что ж, на этом мы закончим. Мы играли в игру Soulcalibur VI на PlayStation 4. Это была 2 часть Хроники душ. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Увидимся в 3 части. Всем пока!